Hey
Hey ho.
Okay, now are you in the camp? Are you in the camp that it predicts the future, or are you in the camp that just says it encourages people?
So I think the stand itself can predict the future, but it can only encourage Pocoloco to choose the right course of action.
Because I think with the first 1,000 meters, when he's like, just jump there, I think something good will happen, and a cow carcass was there. The stand knew something was going on. So I think the fact that it can guide you on the most desirable path is great. Can't defend you, but I think utility-wise, that's just a great ability. D tier.
I mean, a lot of people want me to put it in S, but this is a D tier.
D and E are not getting enough love. What's next?
Oh, here we go. We have the Benjamin Boom 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 Boom.
Boku no Rhythm no Kira.
No. So this one is Tomb of the Boom.
Oh God, I hated this.
This is the worst arc in the entire part. You know, that's why Steel Ball Run's so great, is it has the worst arc at the beginning.
Can we delete this as well? Can we delete this?
This one should be an F. I really hate this stand.
But that's just personal grievance. Let's be objective for a second and think of its, strength.
Ooh, it's got magnetism. How scary. It's not like we've covered it before or anything.
Yeah, so is Metallica, and we put that today.
So is Bastet, but the thing is, this is so much worse because you have to share it between three people.
Can we put it in E? Even though it's a terrible arc, let's just put it in E, because it does actually have an ability.
Fine.
We're not saying it belongs in E, because it does have an ability, but no one likes it.
Oh, Lonesome Me.
Is stupid.
No, this one is really dumb.
Stupid, dumb.
So how do you feel about E?
E.
Yeah, I think it belongs there. I mean, it's just rope, right? Alright, so Boku no Rhythm o Kite Kure
is terrifying. A.
Yeah, I'm fine with that one.
Because it's not Killer Queen levels of just ridiculous, but...
It's a very Western twist on something familiar.
The waterfall example, I think, is the best example.
Oh yeah, of course.
Tusk Act 4.
S.
Yeah.
Come on, we all know. We know what it is.
Infinity.
From the gravity wells to the infinite spin, everything is perfect.
If we're talking exponential growth.
Well, infinity is a big number.
Infinity.
Now, out of all the stands you've said, this is the most terrifying.
While you were busy running the Steel Ball Run race, I was learning the spin.
Well, it just works so perfectly. The way it works up from each act into what it becomes. It's gravity wells and black hole level destruction power.
Which stand is this?
So this would be Wired. It's the stand from that pork pie hat kid.
Oh, yeah, okay. You were saying black holes, and I was like, wait, there's a black hole stand in part 7?
No, I was alluding to how scientifically Tusk could work.
Yeah. Wired kid. It's just Beach Boy, but terrible.
It's like the SpongeBob episode of Hooky.
E? D?
Yeah, I'm good with E, because a lot of the early stands are bad.
God, my brain...
Oh my gosh, it's the stand. Okay, I know exactly where I want to put it.
Where?
This is an easy S tier. First of all, you turn into a dinosaur, and you have Dino AIDS.
Yeah, I mean, you could turn cars into a dinosaur.
Yeah, and then he could control them. So here's the thing, right? People say, oh, this is Ferdinand's stand and not Diego's. But Ferdinand died.
That is true. And
the stand was still around, albeit through the corpse parts, right? So, this is Diego's stand, and Diego is best boy.
And it's kind of like Green Day, where it's once a beaver turns into a dinosaur, the beaver could get a bunch of birds, and then the birds turn into dinosaurs.
Well, birds are just avian dinosaurs, but think of all the ways it was used. It's just so versatile.
Yeah, and also the fact that he can just turn himself into a dinosaur was awesome. God, I love Funny Valentine versus Diego.
I think potentially that might be my favorite fight scene in the entire series.
Yeah, I love that fight because I think my favorite thing... I was sad when Diego died because he was so meticulous during that fight. He's he's gonna get between those, get rid of it, make sure he doesn't he can't get away. And then he died. He didn't even process he lost.
See, now my only complaint about that fight was how they ended Hot Pants, because I didn't feel there wasn't any emotional weight to how she died, but it flowed well, and that's why it's so great.
Yeah, and I love when he's on the railroad tracks. He didn't even know he lost. He was I got him, right?
Yeah.
God. Spoilers for part 7, by the way.
Well, I usually don't give any spoiler warnings.
You're gonna have to put a big fat spoiler warning, by the way.
See, the only time I like to put spoilers are on JoJolian things, because it's currently coming out. But this stuff's been around for years.
I just saw that you put the Eyes of Heaven, dude. We'll get to him.
Yeah, eventually. So Cream Starter, I love how stupid it is.
But Cream Starter is just awful, so D tier.
I mean, yeah.
The fact that anyone can use it makes it D tier.
Well, that's what Valentine did.
Your enemy can grab Cream Starter and just go like, hey, thanks for the...
Okay, it is a D tier stand, but like, hot pants will always be best.
Remember when apparently flesh can, like, you know, fix a gaping wound? Just flesh? Okay. What's next?
Welcome to the true man's world with Mandem.
Is awesome.
Oh my god, he's actually, like, so awesome.
It's just reverse Vine.
Okay, WoW is at a dead reference, and I'm feeling like an A tier.
I can't remember, does the user retain knowledge of what happens in the 6 seconds?
So I don't think the user does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, because he just uses the stopwatch to, like, you know, reverse the 6 seconds or whatever.
I think that alone kind of puts it back to BC. I'd say B, because it's a time guy.
Well, his watch was more of, like, a psychological thing, so that he knew the time reversal happened, right?
Then B tier. Yeah, it's with Underworld.
I feel like all the time-based abilities should be, like, A and above.
Well, this one is reverse Vine. It's B. I'm looking at Underworld, I'm looking at Sea Moon, and I'm like, yeah, Mandem belongs to these guys.
I feel like it's less of the stand itself. I feel like Ringo's such a great minor antagonist.
Yeah. Put him there. There you go. Catch the Rainbow is cool, but what if it's not raining?
This is way too situational. I don't know, man.
But I'd say, like, if it is raining, it's busted. So E, definitely.
I mean, E is pretty fair.
But, like, think of how often it rains.
See, I was gonna say D, but then, like, nah.
Think of how often it rains, dude. It doesn't rain, like, ever.
Oh my god, it, like, storms all the time where I'm at. I don't know where you are.
Oh, it rains, like, once every 2 weeks. And this is before... And think about this. The user had this before the weather report was even a thing. Not weather report the stand. Want to clarify this.
We're talking about the actual weather report here.
In a silent way. Where's Echoes?
So that would be in C.
C? Put it in B.
Yeah, B's good.
Put it in B. It's better than Echoes.
The best part about it is when he takes the sound effects out of the manga and actually uses them for defense. Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. Dude, this is epic. I just, how do you feel I just made this video lose all credibility?
Okay, folks, this is epic.
Is this the tree stand?
It is Sugar Mountain Spring, or as I like to call it, Discount Superfly.
Sugar Mountain Spring is...
Because it, like, had the same thing where it could, like, suck people in and they become part of the tree, like if you tried to escape Superfly, you know?
It's like Old Maid, but it's like Superfly. It's like Old Maid, except this one's kind of terrible.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
It's like Judgment.
Superfly is just way more useful, like damage reflection, and you're trapped. Like, I guess this one kind of traps you because you take stuff.
I think it's like Judgment, where the user the enemy has to do something first in order for anything to happen. Like the enemy could just be like, I respect you, I'm not gonna take anything.
Yeah.
And then you're fine. So the only thing that made this stand interesting, F. Definitely F, though.
Definitely F.
The only thing that made this stand interesting is that it had a corpse part. That's literally it.
Okay, I was wondering, and let me know if you know, but, like, do you remember what happened to the rabbit's foot? Because, like, I just don't remember.
Yeah, he sold it to...
You know, I could have sworn he was wearing it later in the part.
Oh, he did? He was? I thought he sold it to, like, the guys who were, like... I remember when they were trying to buy land, and they're like, oh, we'll sell it for, like, 3 potatoes. And he's like, we have $13 billion. Got a rabbit's foot?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. So if anyone wants to let me know, you know, just let me know.
Oh, boy. I love this next one.
Tattoo You.
Tattoo You is...
What do you think of Tattoo You?
It's basically just... multi-man smash.
So right, if I had to go off the top of my head, like, right away, it's, like, better than Tomb of the Boom because it's shared amongst people, right? So, like, I'm thinking maybe C. C's probably good for it. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Tubular Bells is...
Tubular Bells.
I'm trying to remember. If one of them popped, something happened, right?
So basically, right, it was still made out of metal, so when it exploded, it was kind of like a grenade with shrapnel going everywhere, so that's what it is.
Oh, that, yeah.
Like, I don't know, man, it's just kind of balloons, so, like...
D,
probably?
I'm looking at Dark Blue Moon. I'm getting reminded of Dark Blue Moon from this one.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Is this 20th Century Boy?
This is 20th Century Boy.
This one is an ultimate defense.
Did someone say defense?
But not...
Oh, okay. Story time. All right. So do you know the Pokemon Shuckle? Well, it just ever so happens to be my favorite Pokemon.
Really?
Hence the name of yours truly.
I'd say the only bad thing about the stand is that, like, the user can't do anything, and he gets the Ultimate Cars treatment because of that.
Yeah.
So if he gets the Ultimate Cars treatment, can he defeat Ultimate Cars?
Well, the thing is, he can't be defeated by Ultimate
That's
Cars.
the thing.
So we run
And the other
into
thing is,
this
like,
situation where it's like, he can't defeat it, but he can't be defeated.
And the other thing is, like, we did see a really creative use of this later in the part when he just straps a bomb to his chest and goes like, I'm okay, but you're not.
Exactly. So off the top of my head, I'm saying nothing below A.
In the editor's notes, it says that the user's voice, Magenta, is just really nasally and not manly at all. So he talks like this, apparently. And I think that's so fitting for the ability.
It's so much less menacing.
I like the idea that it's just like, you can't touch me, I'm Gilbert Gottfried.
Immediately, I'm thinking of, like, Iago from Aladdin.
Alright, put him in A or S. I don't know.
I'm gonna put him in A. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Civil War is like the Lock, if you really just think about it. Therefore...
No, this is so much better than the Lock.
It's definitely a better version of the Lock. We said the Lock deserved to be an E tier, right?
Yeah, so off the top of my head, I'm thinking like C.
C.
I mean, it did kill Johnny, and if you kill the main character, you're C or
the
above.
user comes back to life.
Yeah, so like there's no way it can't be anything lower than a C, but I feel it's comfortable there.
D4C. And is Love Train in this, or is Love Train its own thing?
So Love Train is actually in this, but Ticket to Ride isn't, because Ticket to Ride is actually considered a different stand, associated with Lucy.
Because Ticket to Ride is just the tiers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Love Train, and even D4C alone deserves S.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you could break up someone at a subatomic level, you're definitely an S tier.
And the fact that you kill the user, and then another one just comes...
You know what the true potential and power of D4C is? It could put 36 cars on Mars.
I thought that was because of Made in Heaven.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna ignore that. Chocolate Disco.
Chocolate Disco is pretty dumb.
He's just a filler stand.
It's just like you can see the squares and...
Yeah, but it didn't take Gyro long to defeat him.
I'd say D or E, so I guess E it is.
Yeah, E seems fine.
Wow, D, E, and
So
F
for
looking...
Love Train, right? How good are those tiers?
They're terrible. E.
Man, we are really filling the lower tiers with this part.
EA Sports. It's in the game. What is
Ball Breaker?
What is Ball Breaker? What? It's aging, right? It's like rapid aging.
So it utilizes the super spin, right? And that's how.
Yeah,
it
I know the
ages.
spin. I know it's the stand of the infinite spin, but that's aging, right? It ages people.
Yeah, basically.
So in that case,
so what I'm thinking is it's like better than Grateful Dead, since it doesn't have like that arbitrary weakness to ice or whatever, and it can break through Love Train, so that's good. So I would definitely put it a little higher than Grateful Dead.
Go ahead, put it wherever.
All right, so for me, it's between like A and B. So what are you thinking?
I'd say put it with Grateful Dead in...
No, I am not putting this in C.
Oh, B. I didn't know Grateful Dead was in C. Is he in C? Oh, yeah, I remember why, because, yeah. This is Grateful Dead with range.
So B's fine. Alright, now we have The World in all caps.
Please don't tell me you want me to explain where I want this. F. Just kidding. Put him in A.
Yeah.
It's basically Star Platinum.
Or is basically The World.
Alright, we're almost done. Oh, God.
Alright, before we hit the final part of this entire long series, let's look at everything we've done so far.
Alright, put Cinderella in F, because you made your equivalent exchange with me earlier.
I mean, Cinderella deserved to be there from, like, the beginning.
And then...
Oh, no. Now it's all out of order.
It's fine. Just throw Ticket to Ride.
Oh, God. This is so bad.
Alright. I'll be...
So keep in mind, we're going to make a part 2 of this series where we come back and order each tier on which is strongest.
I'm totally cool with the part 2.
Good.
This one's
good.
We're almost approaching 2 hours, by the way. I hope you know this.
God, that's awful. Alright, part 8.
I hate you.